can't even believe it. I'm like, this has to be for cloud, because what the fuck? And Mark opening his dirty stinking mouth. I want to know the body count, but I can't fuck who I want to fuck. Are you mad?
In the 15 for my bro, yeah. 15 with my bro, yeah. Lagos, I wanna come home. Lagos, I wanna come home. Show my aura.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Zara Beauty in the and we are back with another video. How y'all doing? I know y'all miss me or whatever. I know I'm trying to be more, consistent with my videos and stuff like that. If you guys have noticed, I've been posting a little bit more consistently. In November, my goal is to post at least 2 to 3 videos a week, and I actually want to start doing more like talking videos. You guys know I have opinions. Like my name, they should have called me Opiniana or something like that, because I have so much opinions. Like, guys, it's so bad. I actually just get a topic and I'll just start talking about it. Everybody knows, like, when I come somewhere, they're like, oh shit, we're gonna have an argument or something. So I actually want to post more videos without having to make up all the time, because it actually takes time for me to start making up and dressing up and all of that stuff. So I just want to just make more podcast style videos and stuff like that, just to talk about my opinion and give you guys, what I think about things, so we can have a little bit more objectivity, on YouTube. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? What you waiting for? Join the little fam on YouTube. Also, make sure you turn on the notifications so you are aware of whenever I drop a new video. Also, leave me a like if you like my videos, and also make sure you check out the rest of the videos. Girl, I got everything for you, girl. I got makeup, hair, beauty, clothing hauls, bitch, the whole 9 yards, bitch. I got you. Anyway, like the title suggests, today's video is about Backchat. I know I told y'all, like, I'm done. I don't want to cover Backchat anymore, but honestly, the topic they just spoke about like 2 days ago, it really hit home for me, y'all. I was like, oh child, because y'all have been sending me DMs. I didn't even know Backchat is in 4 had come out. I didn't even know about this. It wasn't until some people sent me DMs like, oh Zara, are you gonna cover it? We want to hear your opinions about the new cast members. I was like, what? There's a new Backchat? Yo, I thought after the last All-Star season or whatever that they'll just give it a rest, but apparently they're back. And they have new cast members and stuff like that. And I'm happy that they left that other platform. It was obviously it wasn't going to work out for them. Y'all remember I told you guys all about what I thought about it, the business model, in the last video I did. If you don't remember, I'm going to link it up for you guys. And I was like, it's not going to last. It's not going to work. They didn't do a lot of market research, like into what the customers wanted, if they're willing to pay for it. They weren't at that level yet to start charging people, and they just started charging arbitrary prices. I hate to say it, I don't want to say black people, but it's just that when we are in that kind of setting, when we don't have that much access to good advice and strong business advice, we tend to make the wrong decisions, and what it does, it costs you your initial audience. So for example, when they came back, I looked at their statistics and the video views. They're not even getting as much views as they used to get before, when they were primarily on YouTube, because people have kind of forgotten about it. And the thing about YouTube and social media is you have to leverage whatever attention you can get at that point in time. Leverage it to the max, and be consistent and use that platform. And once it has worked for you to the maximum potential, then you can build another platform where you're making 100% income. The thing is, they just did it too soon, not enough strong advice, and now they're back to YouTube. And the thing is, they've lost that initial contact, that initial attention that they used to get, that pushed their videos to the forefront of YouTube and made people want to click on it. And again, it's still the same repetitive stuff. But anyways, that's beside the point. Y'all know I can't help but get into the business side of things when I'm given the chance, because you guys know I also do this on the back end. I work for companies, I recruit influencers, I look at statistics, I do the math part of this. So I can give you pretty strong advice when it comes to how to run your business and how to leverage social media online, you know what I mean, and make sure it works for you. But that's the boring stuff. But right now, I really just want to talk about the topic, because it riled me up. Like, this was the only video I watched to the end, because the other episodes they had, I couldn't even watch the first 10 minutes. I was yawning. Like, girl, I couldn't. My attention span for Backchat is literally, after the first 10 minutes, if I don't get what I want from it, exit. I don't have time to wait like 50 something minutes to get to the non-existent point. Okay, so the last topic they talked about was if the body count matters. It was basically about, you know, sleeping with people and what the body count, if the body count matters to guys or to girls. I can't believe that in 2019 this is still a thing. Like I personally, I find it hard to believe. When I clicked on the video, I was like, okay, at least there'll be somebody that's making some sense, you know what I mean? And like at least there'll be some kind of common ground, and then they're just kind of discussing about the differences in the common ground. But child, uchale, not even uchale, like uchale, because I was like, bitch, I'ma head out. When I heard some of their opinions, I was like, I'ma head out, because y'all missed me with this one. I was just like, this is not it. First of all, I gotta go on the video real quick and look at the girls again, because some of them out there were just like, who are you again? Like Lucas, okay, Esther, Yash, DC, Child, Lani, J.S., Catherine is the light-skinned girl, okay, Mark, Castillo, child, that Castillo nigga, we're gonna get to it. Esther. Okay, yeah, so I just had to go back and check out their names, because some of them out here, guys and girls, I could not remember their names. So y'all know I've just not had a lot of time to watch Backchat, because I started my business. Okay, I'm gonna plug myself real quick. Y'all know I started my fitness business. I sell compression garments, waist trainers, and all that kind of stuff. I give you all the information you need to know about it. I'm gonna leave my link in the description box. Check your kid out, Bodied by Zara. I always wear my shit. We're moving into the fitness, athletic, leisure wear space before the end of the year, and we're trying to, you know, expand. So I really just don't have enough time to sit down for an hour and watch Backchat if it's not interesting. I actually had to go back and check their names, because they had so many new cast members and they're still mixing with the old ones. It's like, which I like. It's a bit refreshing, you know. It's new ideas, new points of views, and it's not just all Nigerians and stuff like that, even though it's still heavily the African Caribbean crowd. But I've seen some fresh faces, some people with some new ideas and stuff like that. So let's talk about the whole body count thing, and let's talk about how the cast members reacted to it. First of all, it's 2019. It's not your business, my body count and your but like, why is this even an issue? I really thought like at least that would be the premise within which they were arguing. You know, like, oh, why the fuck do you need to know how many people I've slept with? That's some weird shit. And the thing is, it is definitely an African guy thing. And a lot of guys, a lot of people I've talked to that date Africans, they're always talking about the whole control thing. Them wanting to know everything about you, everything that you do. They want to be in control of it. Listen, it stems from that same ideology that they see women as property. They see women as possessions, as something that they have, and things that you never really own somebody, you just experience them. These are the words of Lauren London. Like, that really hit home, because when you realize that you really don't own anybody, yes, you might be possessive about your time or feelings for them, but you can't own them. They are a human being. Even your parents don't own you. Like, even God even gives you free will. So who are you to now want to know and control everything about a lady? And you could see that misogynistic, that misogynoir jumping out from Mark Cuban. DC, girl, Chile. That DC guy is that kind of person, eh? Oh God. I could feel Naomi's frustration when she had the little spat with him. I was just like, this nigga. I was like, baby girl, these are the kind of niggas you ignore. These are the kind of niggas on the streets, like, that you just pass by. These are the kind of niggas that when they come to you at the club and they start to dance, you're like, you're trying to see their face to find out if you're ugly. Like, these are the kind of niggas you pass by. These are the kind of niggas you swipe left on. Like, oh, Chile, like this black Backchat. If I was on this Backchat, like, I know I'll be a problem. I'm not going to lie to you, because there's just some people I'll never respond to. Like, you guys don't know, I'm unbothered the great. Like, yo, my nigga, Daenerys unbothered, that's me. Like, queen of the unbothered. Like, you can be looking, I'll just be looking at you like my IQ and yours are not on the same level. I don't even know why Naomi was even talking to that nigga. That DC guy just irritates me. He just looks like a swine. Like, he looks like an uncultured swine. Like, there's just something irritating about his face. It's just me. There's something about this nigga's face that doesn't sit right with my spirit. Like, I was just like, why do you look like this? And then you have the mouth to say some stupid shit telling about is how you present yourself. Bitch, who is fucking you? Like, these are the same niggas that will still be in your DMs. Oh God. Chile. Oh, like when I tell you, when I seen this, I was just like, half you niggas are saying all this shit, but you're still in the DMs of all the IG models and IG hoes that you know are fucking with liberation. You guys are still in their DMs putting heart face up and down when you go and see me, and yeah, you have all this mouth to talk nonsense. I genuinely want to believe that this is for clout. I genuinely want to believe that this is just to draw viewers, because I can't believe that people in their late 20s, early 30s really think like mongoose. They think like octopus. Like I can't even believe it. I'm like, this has to be for clout, because what the fuck? What the actual fuck? And Mark opening his dirty stinking mouth. I want to know the body count, but I can't fuck who I want to fuck. Are you mad? Are you mad? Are you a dickhead? Like, let me speak in your phone. Are you a dickhead, man? Like, oh yeah, I know. Yeah, girls don't matter. First of all, I don't care to know who you have slept with, so you shouldn't care to know who I've slept with. And even at that, like, what? Okay, I not lied to you. What was up? What's up? Okay, you asked me, okay, how many guys? And knowing the misogyny that exists in this world and the patriarchy, I'm like, I've only fucked 3. And then they're like, oh, if a girl tells you they fucked 3, then multiply by 3. Okay, then I fucked 9. What's up? Okay, like, okay, so what's it gonna do for you? What's it going to do for you? And in this day and age where many women are now sexually liberated, we're not like before in the past, like, you know, in the olden days, like more women now are experiencing their bodies. Do you know how sad it is that many women from those old days would never experience an orgasm? They would always believe that sex was for men. They would not believe that sex that is meant to be a pleasurable thing for two humans to engage in can be pleasurable to them. Do you know how sad it is to know that many women will never experience that? That all they know how to do is be a starfish, and the only joy they can find is in other things. That's why many women will just turn to their kids or something, because they've been taught to believe that sex is not meant to be enjoyable for them. That's why some women in Africa are taxing their men, asking them for tea fare, transport fare, like, or asking them to billing them for every little thing, because they believe that what they are giving in return is sex. That's why many women, especially Nigerian women, trust me, I'm Nigerian and I had to rid myself of this mentality. Most women believe that the only way they can show their man love is by giving them sex, because that's all they get from them. They are being taught that sex is something that is taken from them, that that lessens them and cheapens them. Look at this stupid T.I. and his daughter. His son is just 13 or 14 and is sexually active, yet his 18-year-old daughter is being policed sexually. Are you seeing these stupid things? Now, I'm not saying that children should be left to go wild and sow their wild oats. I typically believe that sex should be left for when you're mature enough to understand the consequences. I don't believe you should be having sex as a child. You have no idea what the fuck you're doing. However, what applies to your daughter should apply to your son. Why are you going to police one gender? Because now you're making them feel like sex is something that reduces their value. Something that both people should engage in, reduces their value, cheapens them, lessens their worth. Nobody even talked about that, and I'm seeing man boys, because they are not men. Please excuse me, I just want to apologize for everybody that thinks that Africans in diaspora are like this. Please, we don't think like this. We are not all mumus like this, okay? We are not all orangutans in human form. Please, we don't think like this. And oh, Chile, Lani was making some points though. Lani, whatever her name is, she was making some points. However, she just comes across as ditzy. Is it just me? She just comes across as ditzy. And instead of her to stand in her truth, she just comes across as an airhead sometimes. She's saying something that makes sense. However, it just comes across as an airhead. Because the first episode I tried to watch, I remember I put it on my Instagram live, which you guys should go follow me, by the way. And we're watching it together, and I only got to like 5 minutes. But even then, sis was wearing a whole pink print costume. I'm like, I know you're trying to blow up this girl. I know Andy's not paying you. So girl, get your followers, get your coins. I feel you. But like, if you come across as the airhead, I've noticed with those group of people, you just be treated as such. You'll be treated like someone that doesn't deserve respect, that someone, you might be making sense, but they'll put you down because of that. This is the Nigerian, this is the African mentality. Trust me, that's our way of bullying you. Like, that's our mean girl attitude. If you don't come, like, everybody has to come with a personality that can stand them out. You don't, if you're saying something, say it with your chest, because if you don't, people just take you as an airhead, as someone that they should not be taken seriously, you know, that kind of thing. And that's the thing, she makes sense, but she just just comes across as an airhead. I don't know, is it just me that gets those vibes? And thank God the other babalawo looking girl wasn't there. Girl, let's not even go into her. Do you know the one I'm talking about? The one with the white under eyes and the lipstick. Girl, she's a whole darn mess, girl. I feel like Catherine was the only one that echoed something that remotely sounded like sense. Like, she actually made some sense. However, because I feel like she wasn't getting a lot of backing from the rest of the people, she was kind of not as vocal about it as she should. Because I was like, why is someone not calling them out on this fucking bullshit they're saying right now? Like, I was like, this was me throughout the whole video, like, y'all gotta be fucking kidding me, right? Like, this is not real. Like, this is a troll video, right? Like, and Esther was making sense at some point, but the pick me in her couldn't just, it was struggling to break free. It was like, the pick me was like, bitch. Esther is such a pick me, oh my god. And Lucas called her out. I was like, Esther, what are you trying to be? Are you trying to be 2019 liberated? Are you trying to be 1950s women are homemakers and, you know, gender roles? Like, what are you trying to be? Fucking pick a side. And I feel like she wanted to come out strong at first and be like, oh yeah, yeah, and then before you know it, she couldn't help it. The pick me was like, bitch, what is you doing, bitch? You know this is not really you, girl. Let me out, let me take over. And the pick me just jumped out. And it was like, Esther has this way of putting women down just to be that one that the guys rock with. Is it just me? Like I remember when, was it Naomi or something, somebody was saying is somebody on their period or something like that. I mean, Catherine had made a statement about, you know, women, it's the balance. Like, she made sense. I fuck with that girl, and I like the fact that she was not trying to jump over anybody's sentence or anything like that. And she said something I didn't know about. I actually had to look into it. That one of the reasons why it's not just patriarchy that makes us feel, you know, that we need to know each other's body counts. It's also some biological reasons, being that women have a lot to lose. We're the ones that have to go through childbirth and pregnancy, and, you know, possibly losing our life in the process. You know, a lot of things, we're more susceptible to it. Meanwhile, guys, the reason why they don't like it is because they don't want to take care of another man's offspring, right? They want to know that this person they're taking care of is their offspring. So there were some biological reasons, and I never really knew about that. And that was really smart of her to say. I was like, oh, wow, okay, I learned something. And so after that, I think Naomi had made a statement where she was saying that, you know, she's not her period or something like that. And then Esther was like, oh, but something is smelling like it is. And I was like, Jesus Christ, Esther. There's a reason why I'm not in things like this, because I would have said something that would make her go home in tears. That's just me. Because what in the fuck, man? How would you say that about another woman? This is a reproductive process that she has no control over. Why would you even say that? Why would you even say that someone smells like it? It's like, why would you say that? And things that because she's seen as the queen mother of Backtracking, most girls there, I feel like they find it hard to kind of stand up to her. And I was like, why would you say that? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you don't see me here talking about how your teeth gives me nightmares. You don't see me coming out here talking about how your face looks like the horse from Lil Nasty's Old Town Road. You don't see me coming out here saying shit like that. But you're so comfortable knocking another woman down, especially when it comes to biological things. Bro, fam. Nah, Esther, you gotta do a whole overhaul of yourself, man. Not like, you need to stand in solidarity with women, especially black women. And like, when it comes to these guys, because at the end of the day, you just look like a fucking fake. You look like someone that's always still on the fence. You think that they give you any more respect than the other girls? No, they don't, because they can tell that you don't stand for anything. Let me tell you, human beings are very fickle. People respect people that stand for something. Esther is always on here or there, whichever way the man them are moving, she's moving there too, so that she's the pick me out of all the women. It's crazy. When she made that comment, I was like, what the fuck? Why would you say something smells like period, fam? Like, why would you do that? That's some fucked up shit, man. Like, girl, I don't know. I just don't like Esther's energy. She comes across as a bully. She comes across as someone that's insecure, and she's trying to project like that insecurity by trying to, you know, be one with the guys and just be the one that the guys choose. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like she has that. You can tell. You can usually tell these kind of things. And what's the other one? The one at the side, Nina, or wherever her name was. don't know. Actually, I think she made some points, but then again, she started backtracking on some of them as well. And I was just like, girl, stand for something. I feel like a lot of those girls, they are easily bullied. Maybe it's just me. Like, I always have arguments with guys all the time, and you cannot outshout me, my guy. We died there. We cannot outshout me. And the fact that Mark Cuban could say that kind of stupid shit, how, oh, it's okay for me to fuck a lot of women, but, and then in fact, it's even seen as an achievement, but I need to know your body count. Like, who gave you the fucking right? Who are you? Like I just want to know how that conversation is going to go. So we go on a date, right? And then next thing you ask me, oh, by the way, what's your body count? How many bodies? Nobody in their right mind has ever asked me that kind of stupid question in my life. Like, why would you even do that? Like, what do you want to do with that information? Okay, want to have a checklist. Oh, that's saying, but how will I enter into a place? And my man them are saying that I've gone through this whole and stuff like that. And I'm just like, so wait, oh, so you that has been sowing your wild oats, well, how about how I feel? I don't want to know that every girl here has had a piece of my man. Like, what the fuck? I don't know the primitive understanding. Who is fucking with these niggas in that UK? Is it crackheads? Like, who is their mans? Someone should come and claim these mans because it can't be normal human beings. And that's what kills me. These guys are saying all this shit, but they are the ones dying for the so-called hoes. They are the ones in their comment section, in their DMs, crying for a date. Yeah, they can come out here and form Macho Man. Macho Man. Like, really? Really, though? Is it necessary? She did see... Child, like, that nigga's IQ is below many of the people there. So I don't even know why he was exchanging words. That J, baby face, that child, what is he doing with adult conversation? They should put a pacifier in his mouth when he turn, when he's ready, now take it out and say, yeah, baby, what do you want to say? Oh, and then put it back because it's not making any fucking sense. Where is it coming from? Is it A levels or something? He should go and find his babes that are still doing like WAEC or something. He should not be adding his mouth into grown-up talks. And then what's his face? Or Kasumo, Abi, King's Landing, Kasulo, what's his name? Wherever his face is. First of all, let's talk about the fact that this nigga has no white in his teeth. Not even brown, not even yellow. Nothing. That he looks like Megatron. You know, it looks like his teeth can just turn into a transformer. Like, you understand what I mean? Like, his teeth is like a junkyard for cars. That place where they used to press the car. Because I don't understand why you have so much mouth when your teeth usually look like teeth decay. Like, your mouth look like it's in a state of decay. Like, do you understand? Like, see, I don't really like to hear people about this because I know that, see, my bottom teeth is not the best. But at least in this point in time, you guys have to understand that, guy, when I look at this guy's face, all I can see is his teeth. I'm just like, teeth. Like, teeth. Oh, he doesn't want to be with a woman that has been run through, but he's proudly saying how he has fucked Tottenham girls, Peckham girls, Hackney girls, going around the club like a fucking choo-choo train. Yet you want a girl that is virginal, that has only been with 2 guys. Are you mad? Which village people are controlling your brains? Like a puppet master? Like, what's up? First of all, who wants you? Who wants a public dustbin? If you think it doesn't matter to the girl, like I'm not really thinking as I'm fucking you, man, what STD am I preparing to get today? Wow, what STD lotto am I playing? Is it the HIV? Is it gonorrhea? Like, do you think it's nice? If you prioritize, this is what I think about it. If you prioritize a body count, then you better be living up to your own standards. Many of these guys out here don't even live up to their own standards, yet they are so proud to open their dirty, stinking, garbage can mouth to have options and preferences. Fuck you, nigga. What do you mean by that? Even Lucas, people are talking about, oh, how Lucas has shown growth. No, he just looked like the least mad person out of a pool of mad people, even madder guys. You would think that Lucas was the height of misogyny or Max. Then you come and see idiots like DC and Castillo and Macuba. At that point in time, Lucas looks like someone that has sense, even though he was also spilling nonsense. However, I do have to say he has actually still calmed down from the first season when he was doing fast and furious, high and mighty. He has really calmed down. I think his blood has cooled down a little bit from the previous seasons. You can see that. I would say he has shown some growth and restraint in how he talks than before. And probably after seeing all the backlash he has been getting, he made some sense in the sense where he was like, if it's important to you, then we get it. However, he was saying how because of patriarchy and stuff, women don't see it the same way as men. And that's the truth, of course. I'm not going to deny that. However, it's the kind of guys they surround themselves with that will be comfortable to ask a woman or another or a man, you know, what their body count is. Like, that is personal fucking information. Why should I share that with you? It doesn't make any sense. And you're like, I need to know. And I'm like, who are these girls that are opening their stinking mouth? Because many of them, of course, are lying because they know the stigma that comes with it. Like, and then Lucas made a point where it was like, you should be proud in saying that. Like, why should you lie? It's like, of course, they are lying because logically we want to be chosen by a mate that we find desirable. So obviously, we're going to try to make ourselves chosen, not pick me like Esther, but we're going to try to be desirable for a desirable mate. Do you get what I mean? So obviously, if there's pressure for women to not have sexual liberty or to be virginal and pure or whatever and stuff like that, then obviously you want to live up to that standard. That's why women are going for vaginal tightening procedures and they are burning their vaginal flesh away and doing some stupid shit because they're trying to live up to this stupid misogynistic understanding of sex, whereby it's men that are meant to enjoy sex and have as many partners, while women are meant to have one or two and just hope that the next one they are going to be with is the one they're going to be with for life. And some bullshit. So you have fucked all these 90 girls, but who was fucking them? It's not two of you that fuck each other. Were you fucking their picture? Like, what the fuck? Matt is literally paining me. It's 2 a.m. in the night. I'm done with this topic, man. Their opinions were very heartbreaking. I felt like the only person that kind of made sense was Catherine. And Naomi was making some sense, but then she started going left. So she started doing bruh. That whole fight was just unnecessary, but I could feel her frustration. It's like, how is somebody like DC? The reason is because he knows with those other guys, he can't talk. He's like the houseboy with those other guys, but he can step up to a girl, hoping that, you know, he'll be backed. And then those other guys looking at his stupidity was like, I know for a fact these are not the kind of people I'll hang out with. These are not the kind of people that I'll have as friends. They're very immature. They have a very childish mentality. And for people that are in their late 20s, it's really, really problematic that they think like this, because it's like, how are you going to be with your children? How are you going to be? Are we going to raise more TIs? You know, are we going to raise more people that have this horrible misogynistic idea of what women should be and what they should experience in their life? You know, it's really problematic. It makes you think, like, you know, what the fuck, man? Like, do people actually think like this? I'm like, maybe it's a UK thing, because in Canada we don't move like that. Mans don't do stupid things like that, because many of these girls will just drop you real quick. We don't have time for all of that nonsense shit you're talking about. And like I said, it's just mostly a traditional mindset where the man feels like they own the woman's bodies and, you know, they should be policed. Their rights to sexual freedom should be policed. And I feel like if you're dating a guy like that, ultimate red flags is carry your load and be going, please. But yeah, guys, that's what I thought about the whole video. This is what I thought about the whole back chat thing. I feel like this was an interesting topic, although it has been really played out. I feel like they've talked about this in season 1 before, or something like one season they did talk about it. But it was refreshing to see. I won't really say refreshing. I mean, it was different. It was a little bit different. I mean, there were much more reasonable people than before. I think the last time was only like Nunu that would talk about something like that. But now I feel like there's a bit more reasonable people. I really did learn something from Catherine. I feel like she made a point. At the end of the day, it's true with this body count thing. It's all up to you. I feel like you should live up to the standards you're setting for someone else. You can't be a hoe out here wanting a virgin, bitch. You get what you get. Period. As long as you guys have love for each other, you're intimate, and you guys have interests, shared interests and stuff like that, then, you know, period. Like, why should you care which other body she slept with? As long as she's clean, disease free, STD free, doesn't come with any baggage that you can handle, then why the fuck does it matter? Like, why? You know, I feel like we need to do away with those kind of fucked up toxic mentalities that we own people and we own their bodies and the rights that they have to their bodies, because it's outdated. It has no place in 2019 or 2020, and we should leave that in the dark ages. Okay, but anyway, guys, that's what I thought about the new back chat video. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section below. Make sure you leave a like, okay, for more videos like this. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see from me. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel and follow me on my social media: Instagram at Zara_U, that's ZARAA_U, Snapchat at Zara Odochi. I talk more there. I share my fitness tips, you know, my makeup, beauty, blah blah blah. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Till next time, au revoir.